Hi, welcome back to 5-Minute Life Hacks. This is your host, Natalia Ambrosia, coming at you from my apartment in Sayulita, Mexico. Now, I'm here in Sayulita for a few weeks just to figure out what's next, to work from here, to enjoy myself. But that said, I am traveling with a microphone, and I have realized after trying that I cannot control the space. So you might hear motorcycles, roosters, the refrigerator behind me, my neighbors, and at this point, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of Mexico with me. Or an echo. Don't forget the echo. Enjoy. So let's get started on today's episode. Today's episode is about manifestation. And now, before you either think, oh God, another episode on manifestation, or oh no, a woo-woo episode, The Secret, that type thing, I want you to know that manifestation is simply the name for the embodiment of an idea. And to be completely honest, I did not even know I was manifesting or that it had a name until a few years ago, probably until I moved to LA, because I have been doing this since I was a kid. So this episode is about attracting the things you want, how I get what I want. And at the end of this episode, I'm going to give you a few tips to do just that, to attract the things that you want that work for me. So let's get started. So I'm going to give myself a little credit here. I always get the things I want. So for example, last August, I was living in my house in the hills with all my housemates that I manifested. And I thought to myself, you know what? I want my own apartment, but I want it to be affordable and I want it to be in a good area and I want to have wood floors, lots of really good light and just really cute and dreamy. But I thought, maybe that might not be possible because everybody wants that, right? But that's what I wanted. So I wrote it down. I also wanted a new car that I could go on road trips with that would be really cute and classic and chic. I also wanted a partner that I could connect with spiritually, mentally, sexually, emotionally. And I also wanted to save money and I wanted more clarity on what I wanted to do next in terms of career. So I wrote all these things down. I think it was August 4th or so. I will add the screenshot to Instagram just so you can see. And then I added a deadline for January 31st, 2021. And guess what? Before January 31st, 2021, I think by November, I had the amazing apartment in Silver Lake for an affordable price. I had the new car, a nice Mercedes, not the newest, but super chic and super cool. I had the boyfriend that I even road tripped with and came to Sayulita with. And now I have more clarity on my career. And so now I'm going to tell you how I did that and how you can do this too. So the first thing I do when I start attracting things into my life, which I did not even realize I was doing, is visualizing. I visualize myself in that apartment with that light and the wooden floors and in the gray area. And I just fantasize about it. Now, this came about when I was a little girl, because when I was a little girl, I lived in the city. I lived in LA, and I felt like it was quite boring and there weren't a lot of things for me to do there. So I ended up fantasizing a lot about things that I wanted to do. And I imagined myself there and I was really living it in my head. And so this is what I do now. So when I want to manifest something, I visualize myself and I really feel it and live it. So that's the first thing. Think about what you want and visualize it. And then number 2, write it down. Write down wood floors, large, bright, open, good area, and set a deadline for yourself. Number 3 is talk to people about it. Talk to your friends about it. What I did is I screenshotted all of these things with the deadline and I told my friends I was going to get it. And honestly, they're all like, wow, you actually did that. Teach me. And so that's why I'm recording this episode now. And number 4 is do this every day. Visualize it every day. Visualize yourself in that apartment, in that car, with that job. How are you going to feel? Why do you want it? Really feel it on the inside. When I say visualize, I mean really feel it. What is it about it that's going to make your life better? And how are you going to feel? And how are you going to be? Like, fantasize about it. Really be in it and write it down. That's it. And then just keep doing this until you start attracting the things into your life. Now, on a spiritual level, it is about energy and the energy you're attracting to your life and the positive energy and all that. But on a more scientific level, I think it is preparing your subconscious to attract these things. So thinking about this every day might be having your consciousness or your subconsciousness think about little steps you can do to get these things. So for example, that apartment might have you thinking like, okay, I need to start talking to people to see if anybody knows anything about it, or I need to start getting a better job or anything like that. You'll subconsciously start doing things to attract these things. I want you to try it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it works for you, if you have any other tricks or tips. As always, I love hearing from you on Instagram at Natalia Ambrosia. Please let me know your thoughts. I'm wishing you a beautiful day full of everything that makes you happy, and I'm wishing you abundance and sending you lots and lots of light. Bye.